everyone, I am Jessie from Nailed It NZ, and today I'm super excited to be doing a collaboration with Anne Lee. She's an amazing nail artist on YouTube. She has such intricate design. She is very talented. And so today we are doing a mani swap. So what this means is I'm recreating one of her tutorials and she's recreating one of mine. So I am doing her tribal Aztec print over neon gradient. My polish is a little bit less neon than hers, especially the yellow, but that's just because we don't have the same polishes. And I also used nail polish, not acrylic paint for the black, just because I don't know, I just can't use acrylic paint as well as other people can. I really like nail polish. So yeah, she is doing my McDonald's nail art, so I'm really looking forward to see what she comes up with. I will link to what she's done down below and her channel, so definitely go subscribe to her, check her out. That's pretty much it. Please subscribe to my channel. I have 2 new videos every week. Thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you have any other recommendations for YouTubers I should collaborate with. Thank you for watching and enjoy. So we're starting off with a base coat to make the design last longer and reduce staining, and then painting on a coat of white polish. Depending on how opaque your polish is, you might need 2 coats. While this is drying, apply some liquid latex around your nail to minimise cleanup. I'll link to where you can buy this down below, and then apply a coat of quick drying top coat. We need the nail to be really dry for the next bit, so make sure you don't skip this step, or else you can just wait quite a while. Grab a makeup sponge and paint on it a stripe or 2 of yellow polish. Then grab a bright orange or coral and paint a stripe on the other side of the sponge. Roll the sponge across your nail to make sure the whole nail gets covered, then lightly dab it, moving the sponge up and down slightly to create the gradient look. Reapply polish to the sponge and go over it again. If your polish is a bit more sheer than mine, you may need to do this a few more times. Apply a top coat and then peel off the liquid latex. Clean up around your cuticles while you're at it, and time for the design. As I mentioned in the intro, I tried this with acrylic paint and it turned out like this. I just wasn't happy with it. I tried again off camera with nail polish and it turned out like this. So I decided nail polish was the right medium for me and did the rest of the design with it. I then applied a second top coat, and you'll see why soon. I'm painting on 2 designs, and for the first we're starting off by painting 2 overlapping lines at the top and bottom of the nail, forming triangles. Join the tips of the lines and colour them in to form a neat little triangle. Next, paint tiny lines going up and down the big triangles, and then add angled lines next to them. Then just fill in the middle. Keep going until this pattern is repeated on both the top and bottom of the nail. The rest of this nail is a bit simpler. First paint 2 lines running parallel to the big triangles, then focusing on the sides of the nail now, paint another 2 lines on each side and then fill them in with black, making sure to leave a little gap in the middle. Now this is why we did 2 top coats. Use a thin brush and some nail polish remover to fix up any mistakes. Lightly brush over the areas that have gone askew, and the extra top coat will help prevent you from rubbing off the gradient. Once that's dry, apply a top coat and I'll show you how to do the other nail. Start off with the same crisscross triangle idea, but this time in the middle of the nail and with the ends joined together. Add a couple of crosses to the top and the bottom as well. Paint lines parallel to the first ones inside the shapes, and then we'll start with little triangles. It's a very similar technique to the last nail actually. It's quite important to be consistent with these triangles, so make sure the angles go in the same direction until you change lines, otherwise they might end up looking a bit strange. Once the main shape has an even amount of triangles on each side, and the top and the bottom match, touch up any details and then clean up with some nail polish remover. Apply a top coat and you're done! I ended up applying a matte top coat and here's how it made them look. I just love it. I used a Glam top coat for this by the way, so I'll leave it linked down below. Make sure you head over to Anne's channel to see how her mani swap turned out. She totally took my design to a whole new level. Thanks heaps for watching, remember to subscribe to see heaps more nail art tutorials, and I will see you later. I did 2 coats here so it stood out from the red. Then use the red polish again to paint on a little sideways triangle, and then add a shadow to the top of this by mixing some red and black. Apply a top coat.